Faro, guys. My name is Jacob Miller. Welcome back to the Jacob Show, guys. Today we are going to be talking about my year review of 2019. Now, if you guys aren't new to these year reviews, let me go ahead and catch you up, guys. Alright, so you may be wondering, Jacob, why are you reviewing the year? Well, first of all, I've seen YouTubers, like when I first started this whole thing, I've seen other YouTubers doing this, and I was like, well, yeah, like this actually sounds like a very, very good idea, because not only will I get to, but this let me rephrase. I saw other, like when I first started this YouTube, this like year review thing. It like I wasn't necessarily like doing much at the time of, I want to say, like days after New Year's or on New Year's Eve. So like I was just hanging at home a lot, like during the time like before I even did year reviews. And also I've been seeing other YouTubers talking about their experiences with the year, and I was like, hey, I'm actually very, very inspired. And so I wanted to like express my thoughts. And I know that like my first year review was kind of like emotional. It was a very, very sad day, and it might have been cringy, and also the audio was terrible. Ugh. But I mean, looking back at it now, I kind of like doing the year review, because not only do I get to look back at this year that is about to come to a close, but I also get to share my experiences, my personal experiences in like, no, not my personal experience, my experiences with my life in that year that are personal, while also talking about the things that really made this year pop out to me, and that really, really made this year amazing and bad at the same time. So let's go ahead and talk about the 2019 year review right here, right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the first thing. Okay. Where to begin with this whole year review? I think I want to start with film, actually, and film and animation. These like all right, film and animation within the year of 2019 has really seen a lot of big high points. It's seen so much development. Whether it's Godzilla versus King and the Monsters, or it's Avengers Endgame literally destroying Avatar, and of course being the highest grossing film in terms of the box office. They literally breaking that record of like I want to say $3 billion or $3 million in the box office. That's a lot. that actually surpasses Avatar, and like that was like a really, really big thing, because people were all like, dude, Avengers Endgame is going to surpass Avatar in the box office. Holy crap. And it did. It really did. And you know what? I'm actually proud for the MCU, and not only surpassing that, but also concluding Phase 3 and the entire Infinity Saga, like bringing it to not only to a satisfying close, but to a satisfying end to, I want to say, the first saga within the MCU. But of course, moving on. So let's move on. Movies. So my favorite movie of 2019. What is it, Jacob Miller? What is your favorite movie of 2019? It is Joker. Joker is my favorite movie of 2019, and it is my favorite movie of all time now. For those of you who don't know me personally, or like know me enough, my My favorite movie of all time, and in general, used to be The Holiday. The Holiday is this movie I really, really do enjoy. It's essentially about these two girls who live on different sides of the world, who then like switches, and of course for the holidays they essentially switch homes, switch clothes, switch cars, and switch lives for the holidays. And of course both of these girls then meet guys that they like, and the story is about them falling in love with that guy, and their story with it. And I really did enjoy that movie. That movie will always have a special place in my heart, since not only is it good, but it came out in the 2000s. I want to say 2006. Yeah, 2006, which holds a special place in my heart. But ever since Joker came out, oh baby, that has changed. Ever since 2019 with Joker, everything has changed. Okay, like they move aside to 2006 Holiday. There's a new boy in town. His name is Joker, and that is my new favorite movie of all time, and of course of this year. Now, why do I like it so much? Because the fact of course, not only the cinematography, not only the colors, the artistic representation, and also the soundtrack, but it was also the stuff that actually went behind it. Not only did they actually make Gotham City feel like an actual character, since in most films that are centered around Batman, and of course within the comic books, there's always been this unspoken rule that if you are going to make a Batman if you're going to make a Batman TV show or film, Gotham City must have a personality. It needs to be a character because it's somewhat is. And Gotham City and Joker is. It's its entire personality. It's its own character. It's beautiful. It's amazing. It's just, and also seeing how this director not only stayed faithful, seeing how of course this director of Joker stayed faithful to the comic books while also creating his own spin, his own movie, and not just Joker, and not just making like a comic book movie. He made a comic book movie, yes, but he also made his own movie, his own separate movie that isn't just a comic book movie, and it's incredible, and it is defying comic book movies in general, because the fact that this is like the first villain or super villain movie ever. Like no other comic book super villain or comic book villain has a movie, has their own separate movie, and have it be successful. And Joker is that big example, and Joker is now defying all sorts of things in the world of comic movies. But of course, moving on. Now for TV shows exactly. I love TV shows. Okay, TV shows are really, really great and stuff. And really does it. And sure, it doesn't have the cost of the money that a movie would have, but what it lacks in the effects and whatnot, it makes up for in character development, character arcs, like an expanded story that can actually last, and that you can actually connect with the character easier. And what better show than this Netflix original known as The Umbrella Academy? I love this. I really do love this this show, because not only is it extraordinary, not only is it really, really good in terms of a comic book representation, but it's also very, very colorful, artistic. The cinematography is actually really, really good. The characters feel like real, tangible characters. and and those characters are actually relatable and whatnot, and it's amazing. It's so fantastic, and I really love Umbrella Academy. I do, man. I really do. So moving on to cartoons. A cartoon from 2019. A cartoon movie, I would have to say uh, Toy Story 4. The reason why I say Toy Story 4 is because it not only concluded the Toy Stories, the story of Toy Story in a satisfying way, but it was also a very, very amazing story. Great characters, great animation. Even though Bonnie is scary looking, and children are scary looking, and especially the adults, they look very, very weird, but I mean, this movie is still good. I love this movie to bits, and it's such an amazing movie. I think, if I can remember correctly, I actually shed a tear during this movie. And also, this other cartoon or just a cartoon show had didn't like never like had never came out this year, but I've seen it this year. I've seen it for the first time this year, and I gotta say, Hilda, the Netflix original cartoon series known as Hilda, is incredible. I freaking love it, man. I love that show. I love everything about it. It's not only artistic, the art style, and beautiful, but it's the characters, the interaction, the dialogue, the flipping woodsman, the woodsman. The woodsman is such the chillest guy. I could literally sit down, hang out with him, and have myself a nice big old coffee. I can actually see myself sitting down with him, having a cup of joe, and just hearing him play his guitar all night. I swear, it's amazing. But of course, moving on to anime of 2019. Now, you may be wondering, Jacob, there wasn't a lot of anime movies. So what do you mean? I know the anime movies that came out this year are nothing compared to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 5. I want to say Golden Wind. Yes, Golden Wind. It's so good. Oh my god. Flipping the animation in it, the characters, the dialogue. Bloody Giorno Giovanni. It's so the good. I flipping love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, especially Part 5. If you haven't seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I suggest you actually see it. It's amazing. You can actually watch it on of course Crunchyroll or Verve. They're free. You can download them for free. Have an account on there for free. Watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, like every single part from like part 1 to part 5 for free. It's good. Do it. Do it now. All right. But that's it for me. Back to the video. Okay. I want to, and also 2019 events in general. Oh my god. PewDiePie versus T-Series. That was amazing. Not only was it a small creator against this big company, but T-Series won in the end, and PewDiePie wasn't salty. He wasn't disappointed. Rather, he was actually, like, hey man, congratulations. Even though he somewhat mocked them in his music video known as Congratulations. I know that it seems cringy at first, but once you listen to it, it's actually a really good, somewhat roast. But anyways, moving on. Congratulations was good. PewDiePie versus T-Series, that was amazing. That was entirely amazing. That was the YouTube event of this year, of this entire decade, because of the fact that like it was a big company versus a small content creator. Who's gonna win? And who's going to reach? And who will reach that most subscriber count? Who knows? So far, it is T-Series. And I'm a little bit disappointed. Very disappointed. But In Journal, oh yeah, that night that was really good. And yeah, and also like PewDiePie brought back Minecraft. Yeah, Minecraft came back and was more popular than Fortnite. Yeah, and that's something to say the least. Um, Another thing. Oh, dude, E3. Oh my god, dude, E3. Flipping Keanu Reeves. You're incredible. No, you're incredible. That was amazing. That was a good meme. Okay, like Keanu Reeves coming on stage talking about Cyberpunk 2020. I want to say it is, but yeah, but like moving on, dude, like full on, like he just like walks out there all like, hey guys, what's up? And also like you hear this guy in the background be like, you're incredible, and then the little crowd laughs. He cracks up and he's like, no, you're incredible. It's like, ah. I want him to do that to me. You're incredible. You're incredible. Everybody's incredible. That was a good one. Um, yeah. But anyways, moving on. E3 actually, dude, Nintendo and their Nintendo Direct of E3. Oh my god, dude, man. Oh my god, when they revealed Banjo-Kazooie for like Smash Brothers DLC, that was the biggest hype in the world. The internet broke. Flipping people were like, oh my god. And I was like, oh, I'm like I remember the day exactly. I was walking out of my high school because the fact that I finished the my sections of the ACT for that day, and I walked all the way to Brick House. I got my coffee, and then I saw the Nintendo Direct. I was like, baby. So as I was walking away from Brick House, walking back to, or like walking home, I should say, I was literally watching the video, watching it, studying it, looking very, very closely. And then, all of a sudden, Banjo appeared for Smash Brothers. So I was like, oh my god! I literally, like, I was like, woo! I literally, like, hooted and hollered. I was like, yeah, let's go! Dude, that was the, man, that was the biggest hype ever! Oh my god. That was incredible, is it? And also, another thing, I want to say it's a Dragon Ball Super Broly came out this year. That was actually a very, very big moment for like Dragon Ball fans, especially since Broly came back, and he was much better than he was in the in those three Dragon Ball Z Broly movies. He actually had a personality. He in the animation was beautiful, not like that, but the return of Gogeta. It was something, man. It was something. I really enjoyed it. I loved that movie, and I you know that was a big moment for like Dragon Ball Super in general. But of course, moving on. Is there something else I'm missing? Sans making it into to Smash Brothers as a Mii fighter. That was something else, man. I tell you what. But yeah, I mean, like, I think that's it. Oh, dude. Doomsday Clock. Man, let me tell you something. Doomsday Clock. Oh my gosh. Doomsday Clock. I want to say Doomsday Clock was released this year, but oh my lord. Okay, like this year is in 2019. But oh my lord, dude, Doomsday Clock. I freaking loved Doomsday Clock. I loved reading it, and it was amazing because not only do you have the return of the flippin' Watchmen, but you had this entire tease of Superman versus Dr. Manhattan, and it was like, oh my god, it's like, man, oh my god, flipping. I loved Doomsday Clock. If you like search Doomsday Clock on YouTube, or even heck, go to your local comic store, get Doomsday Clock. It's amazing. It's good. And, oh my god. But yeah, like moving on. Um, I want to say that's it for the media stuff. Yeah, that's it. Now you may be wondering, Jacob, what's your thoughts? Like, how did 2019 go for you personally, and in terms of like your mental health, and in terms of your like emotional and mental and physical health? 2019 was actually a really good year for me. I really did enjoy 2019. Uh, and I gotta say, like 2019 in general was a really, really good year because, I mean, first of all, not only did I start a series called Show Battles and it did well, and I'm like, yes, but I mean, am I disappointed about like how I handled this year and it like how I handled the YouTube channel this year? Somewhat, yeah. Like, am I disappointed about the views? Yeah, I somewhat am. Like, I was hoping that like maybe I would reach that 100 view, if not like 300 or something. But other than that, honestly, I'm actually very, very, very proud of this. DBcember in general, my thoughts on that for this year, it was actually pretty good. I really enjoyed it because not only did I get to reintroduce Dragon Ball to you guys, like Dragon Ball content to you guys, but I got to talk about a series of which I am very, very passionate about, like an anime slash manga series I'm very, very passionate about, and that I really do enjoy a lot. If you haven't tell, if you don't already know. um, uh, but like personally, oh yeah, definitely. I definitely starting in the end of, I want to say July, if not like the end of June, if not the beginning of July. Those were some very, very stressful times. Big emotional stuff happened there. If you know me as a friend or know me personally, then you would know those struggles I had, and especially those that other struggle, that not struggle, but that choice I made with that struggle. Uh, do I regret making that choice? No, I don't. You guys may be wondering, Jacob, what was the choice? What was the struggle? I don't want to talk about it, honestly. Maybe sometime later on, I will talk about it and I will open up about it and make a video talking about that and my life. Maybe I don't know. Like maybe there could be a big like YouTube special where we hit like 100,000 or 500,000 subscribers. But other than that, I don't really want to talk about it that much here. No. Um. Yeah. Do another thing. Dodie and Gorillas. I'm actually very, very proud of them because this year was a great year for them. I not like this year. Crap. What am I saying? Wait, was it this year? Yeah, it was. I think it was this year. Gorillas released the Now Now. Wait, no, it wasn't this year. It was last year. um, I've actually discovered myself like new artists this year. Jeremy Zucker and The Neighborhood. Look them up. They're actually really, really good, and I love their music. I really do. It's amazing. Jeremy Zucker, Jeremy Zucker, and like definitely Jeremy Zucker and The Neighborhood. Those two artists slash bands are amazing, and I love it. I love it. Um, but yeah, like in terms of like school, personal life, like emotional health, physical health, and my mental health, this year was actually really, really good. It was very, very therapeutic. It was very, very well organized. I have met new people. I've experienced so much in this year. And, you know, I mean, I want to say thank you guys, definitely, because a big highlight in this year was reaching that 62 subscriber mark. That was a big highlight of this year, for me at least, in terms of this YouTube channel. Especially when we hit like 52, but then we reached like 62, and I was like, oh yeah, now ain't that something. I'm actually very, very proud of that. I know that like I know that like probably not a lot of you will be watching this video, or even what's the word I'm looking for, or not even like staying on for that long since I've been rambling for so long. But if you are still watching this after at like 26 minutes and 10 seconds, thank you. I really do. I thank you for making it, for staying here, making it this long, and enjoying the year with me. But anyways, yeah, that's going to be it for me today about 2019. Next time, I want to talk about the decade. Yes, the decade. The entirety of 2010. The entirety of 2010 to 2019. I want to talk about all of that because that is important. To me, it's important to talk about the decade as well in these year reviews, and like it actually introducing like not only just reviews about a certain year, but also reviews about the decade once we actually reach a decade. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me today, guys. Let me know within the comment section below what your favorite part of 2019 was. And if you are new to the channel, make sure that you subscribe and you tap that notification bell icon to be notified of all new videos. Also, if you do like this video, make sure to use your final smash on that like button. And I will leave you with this teaser. Pride. Remember that, because that's going to be an important thing. That word is going to be important later on. Anyways, my name is Jacob Miller. I'll see you next time on The Secret Show. Bye-bye, and Happy New Year!